What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Happy Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Is it Halloween, girl? Okay, what's going on? What are we down here doing? Let's chit chat for a little while y'all like the video and comment and subscribe. Let's not get to the point. Let's not get to the point. Ooh, the lighting looked like it changed. What's the tea? What is going on? Go ahead. Did you like the video yet? Okay, go ahead and like the video. Go get your water, go get your coffee, go get your tea, go get your reefer, go get your wine, go get your things. I can't read the comments under that Drea post because it's like a lot of people like acting like. Did you like the video? What's going on, y'all? Let's go to Hollywood Unlocked.
I sponsor the now. I sponsor the
Let me tell you something.
Young Miami requests help with growing her hair back. Kenya more hair care. Shanquilla Robinson family sues the Cabo Six 2 years following her mysterious death in Mexico. We need justice. 2 years following the shocking death of Shanquilla Robinson in Mexico, her family is still seeking justice. As we previously reported, Shanquilla, a 25-year-old Charlotte, North Carolina, passed away October 29, 2022, during a vacation in Cabo San Lucas with a group of 6 individuals who have since been referred to as the Cabo Six. If you remember, the 6 people who went on a trip with her previously claimed that she died due to alcohol poisoning. However, an autopsy performed by Mexican officials indicated her death was a result of violence, specifically citing atlas and medullary dislocation. With lingering questions about her death still unanswered after 2 years, Shanquilla's mother has initiated a legal action against them, along with the United States Department of State and the FBI, according to multiple outlets. Yeah, they didn't do their job. And one, the the fact, like, I don't know if they could see. The other day I was thinking about that when somebody else was talking about the story, and I was like, I wonder if that would be an option. Could they do a wrongful death against these people and sue them for that? The criminal, I don't know, because it was a crime committed in another country. And like, I don't understand. That part is like hard to understand, but it's just like, for them to be walking around knowing, even after that video, for them to be walking around not being held responsible for what they did and participated in, um it's maddening. It's upsetting, and I'm glad that they filed this lawsuit. Good for them. Good for them. I don't understand how they're just free and it's so many people behind the wall for less. Her passing is a major reminder not everyone is your friend, and to always be alert of your surroundings, even with your friends. This is why people go to street justice. The girl changed her name and got out of town while there was a whole video of the death of her not being able to defend herself in that hotel. This is sickening. Everyone laughed and left on a plane while she was left in a body bag. Make it make sense. That's why I don't bring me round none y'all friends. I know when people don't like me and envious. I don't even know what you tried to say. Girl, the same reason somebody says, why haven't the streets gotten? The same reason the streets haven't gotten George Zimmerman. You know how many rappers have little so-called studio, rappers, dope boys who become little this and little that have died. We were just looking at something about YoungDolph over what I think it was $8,000 or something weird like that. Let's go to YoungDolph's the person who is accused. He asked for another trial. Hold on, let me go to the post. I just saw it. Yeah, Justin Johnson, man convicted of murdering young Dolph, requests for a new trial.
Off the top at 11, the man convicted in the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph is now requesting a new trial. Justin Johnson's attorneys claim that there wasn't enough evidence to determine a verdict. Johnson is also claiming that he couldn't get a fair trial because the judge allowed certain pieces of evidence in that case. The judge sentenced Johnson to life in prison on September 26th. He was found guilty on all charges, including first-degree murder. Off the top at 11, the man...
Well, she said it. Life in prison. He's finally realizing he was a disposable pawn on the board. It's finally setting in that being a street nigga doesn't come with its benefit package. Nah. Shooter McGavin, fade that life sentence. He ready to tell now, requesting a new trial, and you're on camera, same clothes and multiple cameras, text messages, and your co-defendant that told everything. Sure, go to hell. Let him get a retrial just to get double life. Oh, he sees them YSL boys pleading out and getting their unalive charges dropped. Unalive, girl? Just type murder, homicide, like that's TikTok. That's TikTok that got people talking like that. Every time I hear that word, I'm like thinking, like, let's look up synonyms for murder. You know, like there's a thesaurus out there that I guess language is language and all words are made up. And I guess pretty soon unalive will be in a book somewhere as a word, but I hopefully it is the definition includes due to the censoring of people online. They started censoring people for saying murder. Like it's like these words have meaning and they mean things, but I guess that's how language goes, because it's like now we got to make up another word to say this thing when it's like execution, homicide, assassinate, assassination, neutralize, um slay, homicide, not liquidate, liquidate. It says put to death, assassinate, execute, liquidate, eliminate, neutralize, dispatch, butcher, cut to pieces, slaughter, massacre, wipe out, mow down, bump off, do in, do away with, do for, knock off, blow away, blow someone's brains out, stiff, take out, top, croak, zip, ice, rub out, smoke, whack, slay. So I guess pretty soon unalive will be added to that. Girl, boy, go to jail. Somebody else on the comments. Boy, go to jail. Just go to jail. What else is happening? Montel Williams responds to reports about an alleged tape with Kamala Harris. Wow, I hear a blogger I never heard of got millions of views claiming someone is shopping a sex tape of me that will break the internet. Let's break the internet with truth. There is no tape. Kamala's surge clearly has some people worried. Oh, Matt Wallace. He's a douchebag for no reason. It's so crazy because I be wondering, like, when you were a little kid, like, did you want to grow up to be a douchebag? Like, did you want to, is this what you wanted to be when you grew up? Like, where did you get all of your thoughts from? Who gave you what you think about? Like, where did you get that from? And do you think that it's actually beneficial to think like that? Like, where did groups of men and women learn the things? Like, what do you really believe that, girl? Are you have to be just saying that? Like, girl, no. Y'all just be saying anything. Not with the fur coat. I don't understand the fur coat part. What does the beef stew come in? There's a picture of Summer Walker, and she's Betty Boop. But at the beginning of her video, it's somebody like cooking like some beef stew. All I saw was some chunk beef and some potatoes and carrots. Who's cooking beef stew? LA Dodgers beat the New York Yankees 7-6 to win the 8th World Series title. I think it's hilarious that they call it a World Series. Girl, did y'all travel around the world and play other baseball teams? Did y'all do the baseball people, do they go the baseball teams, do they go overseas and play other baseball teams and get the world? How you get the World Series? These are questions I be trying to figure out. I think kind of questions that I've been trying to figure out. Okay, let's see what else. The neighborhood talk. Oh God, here we go. Oh, let's see. Northwest dresses as Tyler the Creator for Halloween. Yeah, she got the wig. Come on, she nailed it. She did good. She was dressed like him. She did good. Yes, come on, North. Yeah, she did that. All right, let's see what else is happening. Oh God. Okay. Prayers up. Woman jumps off Niagara Falls with her two children after struggling to deal with her BD not wanting her. I wish someone loved me. I really like if you have a girl near you in your proximity, in your arm's reach, and you see them going through that, or they're expressing like not like seeking outside validation for themselves, seeking a man's love to validate them. Try to step in and offer something to like remind them that they are the purpose. They are the purpose. No one outside of themselves should be able to bring you so low because they don't desire you. We have to like take steps to get the girls out of that. And you can't reach everybody, but if you can reach and you could see that, you know what it looks like. Girl, it says Shatani Shianti means 33 stepped over the guardrail at Luna Island on Monday night with her two children, Roman and Mecca, who is 4 months old. New York State police are still searching for their bodies as of Wednesday morning. Means, who also went by Diamond Scott, had been sharing her feelings on Facebook about not wanting to get back to about wanting to get back together with the father of her daughter. Just days before the tragic event, she posted about how beautiful her daughter is. On October 14th, she wrote about regretting her breakup, saying she was a dumbass pregnant bitch who didn't want him. She asked for positive energy in her life. Earlier on October 11th, she shared that she wanted to become calmer and was tired of feeling angry and sad. On October 1st, Means asked her friends for support in trying to reunite her with her daughter's father, saying she wanted her family back. She expressed feelings of loneliness, someone wishing for someone to love her. Means lived in Niagara Falls and worked as a domestic violence counselor. Oh. Officials believe the jump was intentional, but the investigation is ongoing. Many friends have posted tributes to her on Facebook expressing their sorrow. Let's keep her family in our prayers. I wish someone would love me because the man that's supposed to does not. And that thing where you think someone is supposed to, remember I tell you, no one is supposed to do nothing. No one outside of yourself is supposed to love you. You're not guaranteed that. That's what I be trying to tell people. Just because you exist does not mean you should be in relationship, you should be partner. It might not be your calling. The romance, the fantasy, all of that bullshit, this thinking that things are supposed to be some way, and when somebody outside of yourself is not getting that to you, you are now affected by that. We have to work on that. We have to work on self-esteem. We have to work on all of that. We have to work on it. Here are some of the comments. The kids loved you. Right. Are the kids enough? Even if you are looking for outside love, you want it from a man so desperately, like, and that he's not, he's supposed to. She also said, everyone please leave me alone. I'm in love with my daughter's father. I want my family back. Respectfully, I don't give a fuck what I said about him before or what anyone else thinks. And she's a domestic violence counselor, and she's having these like issues, like it's really really sad. I just want to become a calm woman when it comes to any situation. And all she had to do was go within, sit down, meditate, literally center yourself. When you are doing like trying to get external validation, that's too much. That's too much energy that you are expelling. You need to, all of it needs to be contained here. And it needs to be about you, and you need to center yourself. You have to not make trying to be in relationship a priority. Your kids, yourself should be enough. But we have the way that people are socialized, how we relate, how we were raised, all of those variables we have to take into account how people operate in these relationships. Girl, ain't no telling what like the whole thing was. Cause I'm a dumb pregnant ass bitch who swore up and down I ain't want him. Taking the lives of two innocent children over a man is crazy. Some of y'all love the man more than the baby. Stop having babies to keep them. It doesn't work. I hate when people take kids' lives. Too many people would have loved them and you worried about a man. Girl, you could have left them kids somewhere and do whatever you wanted to do to yourself over a man. Stop having kids before the ring. Man, that has nothing. That is not a guarantee. That's another part of the fucking eyes being wound up. You even saying that out of your mouth when there's so much evidence to prove that, that means absolutely nothing. It means nothing. She took them kids with her to hurt him because she knew if she didn't do it alone, he probably wouldn't feel a thing. Y'all need to stop loving these men more than loving yourself and your kids. Them kids loved you. The shit is pathetic as fuck. Taking the lives of innocent children over a man. I don't know what she went through, but that's crazy. Girl, you could have offed yourself. I hate when people take their kids with them. The baby was only 4 months. Postpartum depression is nothing to play with. It's so important to have a solid support system. I wish someone loved me. Ma'am, your kids loved you. Yeah, she was probably suffering from postpartum depression. A lot of emotions, a lot of emotions. Wow, really sad. That is sad. So, I mean, hopefully they find their bodies, because Niagara Falls, I mean, I guess they'll wash up somewhere. It says Nicki Minaj gets Ray J together on Instagram Live for his recent altercation with Diddy's kids and making inappropriate jokes about the current legal cases. You seem like you're joking about it when there were several people traumatized. It's almost giving Orlando. Let's see what she says.
But you knew. And then you said you weren't there, but you knew. And then you kept being around. No. What I was saying when I said that acid is being taken had nothing to do with that. Acid is being taken since the 90s. Do you think that's funny? That's what I asked him. I said, do y'all think this shit is funny? Who did you ask that? I said the world. I said, when I said, y'all think I'm going to come out with Ray White jelly? I said, y'all think this shit funny? What the fuck is you talking? I don't like baby oil. That's what I told him. So they tried to pour baby oil on you? No, I said that people joking too much about this bad thing that's happening, and then I said, should I come out with Ray White jelly? You're joking about it. I'm promised. When there are several people traumatized from what I can, and I don't know anything to be proven true, but I'm just saying people. Yes, you're saying the same thing. Yes, I'm just saying that I guess I would be a little bit jelly. I said, if I said that, would that be fun? You said you weren't there. Didn't you? Was you just fighting people in the club? No, I was being a better person in the club, and I want to always be a better person. Were you just fighting in the club? Yes or no? I don't want. No, we didn't have a fight. We had a big argument right outside the club. And who started it? This time, I think I got loud and got aggressive, but it was the third time it's happened. And so I felt like I needed to stand up for myself. Even though I was talking shit and we was having a lot of crazy words, I was walking that way to avoid the issue. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And so that's what happened. And it's unfortunate, but what's dope is that we all got on the phone. We talked for about 35 minutes. You that don't care. You don't care about the piece about it? At what point? So you saying someone approached you, and was you? That's how y'all been having this argument. What was y'all arguing about? Comments that I was making on my show, on my news show. I'm on the news now. I'm a news anchor. What? I'm a news anchor. Yep, I'm on the news. No, what the fuck to do with yourself, huh? No, I'm having a good time. You're not. I am, Nicki. I'm having good is a word you should. I'm having a great time. I'm alive. Amen. You taught me that.
I'm telling you, that nigga's dangerous.
You did.
Do you hear him?
Every time y'all been having this. Stop.
And then you see when he wants to play. Listen to this voice.
You said you weren't there.
Listen to this voice.
You said you weren't there, but you knew, and then you kept being around.
Listen to this voice.
No. What I was saying when I said that acid is being taken had nothing to do with that. Acid is being taken since the 90s. Do you think that's funny? Yeah. That's what I asked him. I said, do y'all think this shit is funny? Who did you ask that? I said the world. I said, when I said, y'all think I'm going to come out with Ray White jelly? I said, y'all think this shit funny? What the fuck is you talking? I don't like baby oil. That's what I told him.
He's fucking around.
So they tried to pour baby oil on you? No, I said that people joking too much about this bad thing that's happening. And then I said,
now listen.
Was you just, that's how y'all been having this.
Listen to his voice now.
Was you just fighting people in the club? No, I was being a better person in the club, and I want to always be a better person. Were you just fighting in the club? Yes or no? I don't want. No, we didn't have a fight. We had a big argument right outside the club.
You hear the voice?
Who started it?
You hear his voice? Ray J. When I tell you, Ray J is, y'all. It's almost like it's not even. It's like not a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, because it might be, but it's like it happens. Like you could see him shapeshift. Like you could see. I don't know. Ray J, everybody thinks it's funny, but I don't think he's funny. I think he's extremely dangerous. I do. I think he's extremely dangerous, and I think he gets by with the jokes, with the charisma, but he is dangerous. Have y'all ever seen American Psycho? Dangerous. Just like that level of, like I said the other day, the only thing in backpacks are drugs and firearms and maybe an iPad. Niggas always carrying a backpack. Girl, let's listen to this. This is said, she ate him up and left no crumbs. Okay, let's see what she said. These are one of these pot. Lotto is stupid. Lotto is stupid. Big mama. Okay, listen. It says, where did it go? Let me see. Where did? Oh, she ate him up so effortless. Let's see.
Qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth. You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard? I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if you're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, no, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math. Okay, before we go, what's your math saying? The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream. And with all that stuff that you just said, that was just womanese talk. Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
Oh, not a 6'4" man still wearing braids. How is his hair supposed to be? Girl, when she got to the lead part and stuff like that, it's just, I don't know. I really can't get into the, right, 6'4" black and make six figure has him thinking those are qualifiers to be top tier. And it's like, and that you have it right there. When it's the preference shifts to non-black women, I love it. She said what she said. She tried to keep it cute with her explanation, but he had to let him know at the last line. Honk the horn on him, Greg. Boop, boop. There's got to be a better batch. No, they're not. And they don't have to be a better batch because there's always going to be a group of new fools who you are just jealous, you this, you that, you blah 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 blah. The pick me like archetype is just, it's always going to be, it's just like cycling out, and it's like either you get tired of the shit or you keep cycling in, cycling in, cycling in. These conversations where you think you're some type of like, the part where she said leading and all this stuff, I don't agree with any of that. Gently lead and all the other shit. I don't think it is a man's priority to make a woman's dreams her reality, because you can't make other people's dreams come true. I can support you. Yes, I can support you. I can push you out. I can support you, but I am not responsible for you making your dreams come true, and neither is a man. Right? So it's a lot of things. I could break down a lot of what she said. And when he came back and said, you just talking womanese, maybe you just saying it to sound good because that's what women desire in a man. But even he coming back and saying he don't even care what you said. He's a person who's unsuitable because he's not even taken into consideration, and they don't take into consideration because, again, it's going to be a group of women who are going to get tired of it. And there's going to be a group of women who will never get tired of it. And those women will always be there to have these fruitless conversations, these counterproductive rhetorical conversations and the truth is no one is looking at numbers. Everybody is always on their emotions because when you look at the numbers, you actually shouldn't even be having conversations with 6'4" black men making over six figures because you know that based on those figures alone that he has a different attitude about himself because the average of them are not doing that. So because he already thinks he's greater than, you know that he's going to have a different attitude. His personality is going to be a little off. He's going to talk like men like that because he thinks he is the prize. But there will always be women who help him in his delusion, who aid him in his delusion. The truth of the matter is, if you are a black race loyal black woman and you're looking at the numbers and you desire this thing, they would actually not be the ones that you would go to. If you wanted all those things, that is actually not the group that you would ever go to seek that from, because the numbers don't lie. But we hope that you fall in love, right? And see the potential in somebody. The way that these men talk on these platforms and still have access to women is just proof of that. These men get on these platforms and say the absolute most disgusting thing about women. Some of them have wives in the other room. They ain't never gonna change. There's never gonna be a new batch. Bitch, I told y'all the fucking orchard, when y'all bobbing for apples, is sprayed with Monsanto, girl. Okay, it's sprayed. Monsanto it's a Monsanto fucking orchard. So try to figure it out. The orchard is done. Y'all be saying that the dating pool has all this. No, it's the entire orchard. Go try and pick you one. Go try and find you one. Wasting time. He messed up when he thought his appearances make him top tier. His conversation alone is juvenile and disqualifies him from being top tier. He's so corny, and I blame these corny women for allowing him to be. Right, like they're always going to be there because they're always going to be fueled by the new fools coming in. The women in the comments are like, "Yeah, nigga, you corny," but and you're not even presenting yourself. You don't Their definition of manhood does not match your definition of what you think a man should be. Their definition of manhood is power, control, dominance, submissiveness. That's why they always talk about that. And I'm going to tell you this again. That's the only reason why they have these conversations with you about romantic, intimate partnerships, because that is the last place where they can exert dominance. They can ask for submission. They just need you to be looking for Boaz, right? The same shit. And it's like there is always a group of women who's going to be tired. They'll cycle out and be like, girl, and I'm glad they're cycling out earlier, because then you have more of a life to center yourself, more of a life to give to yourself and to your children, more of a life not worried when you are the center of the world, when you are no longer like this girl who jumped off of a bridge. You are no longer seeking external validation to make you feel a certain way, for you to be pursuant in your dreams and ambitions and stuff. You don't need a man to help you do that. Get a supportive friend group who have similar and like minds and like hearts, and everybody is pushing each other. Everybody is applauding progress. Yes, do that with your friend group. You don't need a single man to help you do a goddamn thing. Not a damn thing. Shit. Piss me off. Okay, it's time to go. All right, y'all. It's time to go. These comments are funny. These men swear they're God's gift because women act like they are. And the majority of men do not deserve access to women. And that's the truth. Anyways, I'll leave you with that. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Center yourself, girl. Put your oxygen mask on first. Happy Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween.